on such a cold day. You really are helping us warm this new space of ours. So thank you so much for being here. My name is Leanne Hildebrand, and I am the current chair of the board, and it is a privilege and an honor and a delight, especially when we get to come and have our meetings here now in this new space, which is really exciting. To my right is Ms. Nina Kondo, the illustrious Nina Kondo, who is our... Yes, exactly. She is our long-suffering and hardworking and amazing executive director here at Ecrc, and she will be speaking much more later on for us, but I just wanted to introduce her firstly because she really is, as much as the funders and the staff and everybody who helped put things together. Nina is the star of this show, absolutely. She spearheaded this in a way that we won't even get into all the gritty details. Cindy, I'm sure you can attest to some of the stuff we've been dealing with over the years. So really, if you have a chance to chat with Nina, pat her on the back, wink, whatever it is that you can show your support, that would be really great. We'll get things rolling. We recognize we're just a few minutes behind schedule, but our very first speaker is Mr. Matt Weeb, the MLA for Concordia.
Thank you very much. It's a real pleasure and honor to be here in an official capacity to bring greetings on behalf of the government of Manitoba. But the real reason why this is a joy for me is that I've been a part of the Ecrc family in one way or another for a lot of the journey. And so this is just unbelievable, honestly, to me. I lived in Elmwood, just about a block away from the space on Brazier, and got involved in the center when all of this, when all of everything that Ecrc did, which even at that time was a lot, was in that one very small space, and even then you could see that the energy and the drive that was in the community was captured by the work that Ecrc was doing. And despite that small space, they made a big impact. Well, they expanded that, and they built on that, and we saw what happened at Levi and the impact they could have there. And now to be in this space, where I gotta admit, and I've said this to a few people today, I didn't see the vision. I didn't. I walked in here, I saw this space, and oh, it's a little dark, and it's a little dreary, and I hope and now you walk in here, and this is just a welcoming place. It's a place that people want to gather and they want to come together. It's an incredible honor for me as a politician, as somebody who can now connect people with programs through amazing work that's being done here at Elmwood Community Resource Center, and ultimately. That's what's important here is that the people who are willing to come in, give their time, their talent, their efforts to give back to the community now have a home to make that reality, make that happen, and have a real impact here in our community. So I just, I love the neighborhood of Elmwood, and I just love the work that Ecrc has been doing. So congratulations on your amazing new space, and we look forward to supporting you in your work going forward for many, many, many years to come. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Matt. And thanks for always being such a great support and making sure you come out and be at our AGM and all of our other events that we have. It's really, really great. All right, we will move on now to the welcoming message from the illustrious Nina that I had mentioned earlier, who's going to share a few words maybe about a little bit of the journey, mostly just the good stuff.
Thank you, Leanne. Thank you all for coming out. It's been a long journey, a great journey, a lot of learning from us. So I'm really honored to be given the opportunity to be here and to talk to you and to have partnered with you through all the years. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of a few people and most of you who are here. Mark Jean from United Way. Ms. Tara Daniel from Manitoba Community Places. Foundation. And there's a lot of you I want to acknowledge and thank you for coming out today. So we're, on behalf of Ecrc families, community members, staff, volunteers, and board, I'm very excited to welcome you into this bright new facility. This is an exciting moment for Ecrc and a new chapter for Ecrc. In our history, we were able to secure this site for many years to come. So this is going to be really a long-term sustainable space for Ecrc and for the family that we serve and we work with. It's been a long journey, as I said, to which Ecrc funders, board of directors, management staff, volunteers, and our Elmo families who really contributed to us being here today. Anyone will recognize that it's a huge improvement from where we came from. I'm not sure if most of you know the yellow building on Levi. It's a barbed wire fence building that is really hard to find. It's at a crazy intersection that was really inaccessible. And to move from there to this space, it's a day and night, and wouldn't have done it without everyone's support. So this community hub project came without challenges, but soon after the demolition, we met a lot of surprises on the way. In fact, I can say that we found more than we bargained for. And at some night, I'll send email at 11 at night crying, like, why did we take this? But I'm glad that we did, because the result really speaks volume. Not only it's a beautiful site, but we're able to bring more program in-house. We will be able to increase accessibility to the community. It's welcoming, it's comfortable. We'll have now a on-site childcare room, so family can just come and hang out with their babies without worry. So all of that is extremely amazing for the center. We now have also an on-site counseling room, so we will be able to provide much needed support that we've been trying to do until now. But all of that wouldn't have been able without especially the city support, the city of Winnipeg support. We were able to move into this building as a result of a lot of work, a lot of partnership with the city of Winnipeg, and I want to acknowledge all of you for that partnership, but I wanted to acknowledge Clive Whiteman and Karen Beck. I'm not sure if they're here yet.
Karen's here.
Karen? So this is a token of appreciation from Ecrc to you, from all of us. I don't think we would have been able to do this without you and Clive. So thank you. But I think I grabbed it wrong.
Yeah. You know, Clive and I helped, but this would have never happened without you.
In addition to that, I want to acknowledge the marvelous work and support from our architect, Ken Hildebrand. And from our construction crew, Ian Persons. This project was supposed to be longer, but they were able to finish it in such a short time, less than 5 weeks, and we're back in here functioning as normal. So thank you to both of you. Thank you. In practical terms, this space will be not only a house for Ecrc, but it will be a house for all of us, for our community, for our partners, We'll be able to do more partnering, we'll be able to do more youth program, who will be able to come here and spend more time and provide that mentorship that we've been looking for, and hopefully really plant the seeds that we want to see in our future generation. Thank you.
I'm just looking at the time. We have a few sort of pieces of our program. We'll keep it brief, don't worry, there are snacks for you, and you can do tours as immediately after all of this, but there's some important pieces that we wanted to include in our program, so I'm just sort of trying to make sure the people who are responsible for those pieces are in fact here. We have not only a prayer coming, but we also have the ribbon cutting, as well as a blessing later on. So I'm just sort of piecing together where folks are, and in the meantime, in order to ad-lib, I will bring my words. So on behalf of the entire board of Ecrc, and I'm sure past board members as well, honestly, Lena and the staff and everybody who's involved in this, it's been a journey. A journey is the best word in all its good senses and challenging senses. We learned a lot. We grew together as a board because we had all kinds of meetings. It was one of those situations where it was kind of going to make or break us, and it definitely brought us closer and really has propelled not only the board, but of course the staff and all the work that Ecrc does well into the future. We are now in a very stable